Just watch the isolation in the hips, the tight physical connection, the specific 8-count rhythm guiding every step. For decades, the global music industry operated on a strict set of rules. A Latin artist looking to reach the American mainstream was expected to cross over, singing in English and smoothing out their cultural edges to meet the audience on their terms. Then came the 2011 hit Promise. Instead of translating his lyrics into English, a Dominican-American artist brought R&B icon Usher into his own world, having him sing in Spanish over a Caribbean rhythm. The architect of this strategy was Romeo Santos, a Bronx-born singer who understood the exact mechanics of his cultural heritage. Promise achieved crossover success by reversing the direction of the crossing, turning a historically marginalized culture into mainstream gold. Long before filling global stadiums, bachata was heavily stigmatized. In the Dominican Republic, the upper classes viewed it as the music of the subaltern, a genre reserved for brothels and rural bars. It was known as the Dominican blues. The stigma was so severe that locals enjoying the music would play it at minimal volumes to ensure their neighbors didn't discover what they were listening to. To understand how a rhythm once played in whispers eventually dominated international radio, we have to examine the political and social suppression that shaped its early years. During the mid-20th century, the Dominican dictator Rafael Trujillo elevated merengue, officially designating it as the sole state-sanctioned national music. By actively sponsoring merengue, the state pushed bachata to the absolute bottom of the social ladder, forcing the rhythm to survive strictly in the working-class underground. The music's geography shifted during the diaspora, when thousands of Dominican immigrants carried the rhythm with them to the United States. In neighborhoods across New York, the psychological context of the music transformed. The old shame dissolved, and bachata became a deeply embraced, nostalgic piece of home. The diaspora placed this rhythm directly into an urban melting pot, creating the conditions for the music to evolve its sound and identity. Second-generation trailblazers, specifically the group Aventura, took the inherited, nostalgic music of their parents and engineered a new sound. This diagram shows the rigid musical foundation they retained. They kept the traditional, raw, 4-beat bachata rhythm fully intact, but they layered modern R&B vocal stylings and Spanglish lyrics directly on top of that traditional beat, actively Americanizing the genre. They applied this same translation physically. They modernized the outer aesthetic while strictly maintaining the traditional close-contact embrace dance step. When creating Promise, Santos brought this precise formula into the studio. Rather than compromising the genre's structure to accommodate Usher, he actively taught the American pop star the required physical and sonic rules. Aventura preserved its core mechanics while refining the presentation for a global audience. The commercial data following Promise provided a clear metric of success. It topped the Billboard Latin charts and secured heavy rotation on MTV, demonstrating that a Dominican rhythm could dominate mainstream platforms. This success provided a blueprint for subsequent acts like Prince Royce, the duo Extreme, and the group Optimo, who used the same formula of bilingual lyrics and R&B influence to secure their own spots on the international charts. A rhythm that was once hidden away, played quietly to avoid judgment, transformed into a premium global export. Romeo Santos proved that true cultural crossover does not require erasing your roots to fit into the mainstream. Sometimes, the most effective strategy is to simply invite the mainstream to dance to your rhythm.